I wasn't looking or anything. I just happened to be walking by.
If I told you this girl will become a symbolic figure for all blonde female anime characters, you'd probably say I'm crazy. Ask yourself this question. Every time when you see a blonde female anime characters, you can roughly guess what her personality is gonna be like. Is the first name that comes to your mind is Sydney from Sydsnap? Are there some universal similarities among the blondes? An unseen force lies within their hair color, or just an elaborate plan for Sydney to take over all blonde anime girls? In this video, let's put this question into the test. Using Sydsnap as a template, I will be comparing major blonde anime girls to truly find out are all blonde anime girls are actually Sydney. Sydney, also known as Sydsnap, started her YouTube channel on May 20th, 2007, but her first video was uploaded on July 22nd, 2016 and garnered over 633,000 views. She soon went on a hiatus for a year. Initially, Sydney didn't gain much traction until she met her husband, Garnt from gigguk, and shortly after, Connor from Cdawgva on June 2nd, 2018. That's when her channel started to take off and her personality begins to dominate the anime blonde girls industry.
You know, I used to call my older brother Oni-chan.
Now, who is Sydney, you might ask? Sydney, also known as Sydsnap, is a fun and perverted YouTuber who loves all things anime and manga. Her humorous commentary, impression, and reaction to various anime series and sometimes very questionable product reviews
They're on a hole.
are sure to make you laugh and keep you engaged. But is that the truth? Behind that Garo face, she is slowly planning to take over all blonde anime girls. Even Garnt can deny this.
Chat, we've established that every blonde anime girl is Sydney.
Could it be that Sydney's influence had already corrupted him and we might have already lost one of the greatest anime YouTuber? So what is Sydney's goal? Is it to entice Garnt? You guys know that he watches all anime show every season. Is it because Garnt spent more time in the anime world than his wife? I call Sydney's plan the Sydnify of all blonde anime girls, or the Sydnification for short.
Hey guys!
This list shows the history of all blonde anime girls, whether in main or supporting roles. Sydney, starting here on May 20th, 2007, when her YouTube channel was created. The anime industry wasn't her main goals yet. Has she even met Garnt yet? There are a lot of uncertainties. So, on this list, there are only a few popular blondes spread throughout the years, and none by her influence. But following this timeline, gradually you start to see more popular blonde female anime characters start appearing. In 2016, Sydney's first upload, but before that, a season before, in April of 2016, Spring 2016 anime, Magi Sinbad no Boken and My Hero Academia, or I call it Sydney's Advanced Scouting Party. Just like how you led an army to war, you first had to send an advance party first to assess the situation. Most people love the shows, the blondes, and most importantly, Garnt must have watched all the shows. This is where Sydney knew that the Sydnification was possible. In July of 2016, Sydney planned her first attack, the launch of her first video, and she herself was in an anime called New Game. Now tell me you don't see the resemblance of Sydney in her. Satisfied with her current progression, she went on a hiatus, but behind the scenes, her plan was slowly moving forward. She started gaining more followers and her influence over the blonde female anime characters begins to take shape. In 2018, shortly after coming back for hiatus, Sydney's fateful encounter with Connor and Garnt propelled her to her new height. Her channel exploded with popularity and her impact on the anime community grew stronger. Coincidentally, the number of blonde anime girls appearing in popular series also seems to increase exponentially. With all the chess pieces in place, she carried out her ultimate plan, the Sydnification of all blonde anime girls. From the year 2021, there has been at least one Sydney-like character each year, and it has been growing. It is hard to deny the similarities between Sydney and some of the blonde anime girls. From their playful and perverted personalities, it's as if Sydney's essence was imprinted onto all of them. But is it a coincidence? Are all blonde anime girls actually Sydney in disguise? Or maybe just a creative trend in the anime industry? Or perhaps a combination of both? In 2021, Liz from Shoku Tensei 2022, Marin from My Dress Up Darling 2023, Anis from The Reincarnated Princess. And what's this? Ruby from Oshinoko and Elda from Otaku Elves? As we dive deeper into the history of blonde anime girls, it becomes clear that Sydney's presence has left a significant impact. Her unique personality, humor, and charm seems to have left an indelible mark on the portraits of blonde anime girls in the anime industry. So, are all blonde anime girls really Sydney? While it may not be possible to determine with certainty, it is undeniable that Sydney's influence has shaped the perception and portraits of blonde anime girls in the recent years. To wrap it all up, whether it is a coincidence or just an elaborate plan, Sydney, also known as Sydsnap, has undeniably become a symbolic figure for all blonde female anime characters. Her impact on the anime community and her portrayal of blonde anime girls cannot be denied, and her Sydnification process continues to leave a mark in the anime industry. What is her purpose? Is her main goal world domination by blonde anime girls? To signify all whips and to bow down to her degeneracy?
Yeah,
I'd
man.
fuck my brother, yeah.
No.
No.
Or perhaps Sydney is a subgenre, and by signifying all blonde anime girls, so every blonde anime girl's Garnt view will be Sydney herself. After all, love and friendship are the most powerful forces in the anime world. I simply provide the evidence and will let you reach your own conclusion.
Guys, I don't have much time. Gun just went rogue and there's a lot of gunfire from a distance. Here's a video on corner and readable anime memes. Oh god, is this where the world ends?